Yeah. And one more question. Before you met people
are very nice.
Yeah, you mean our volunteers, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I met the Taiwanese guy.
Yeah.
And he actually went to Finland before.
Yeah.
And it was a funny coincidence because I've been studying in Taiwan myself. I've spent some time there. I speak some Mandarin myself too, and then so we started talking, and then turns out that he has been to Finland, and there was a news article about his stuff. He was cycling through Finland, and his stuff was stolen, and his bicycle was stolen. But then the police somehow found it, and the locals got together and got his stuff back. And I remember reading this article some years ago, and then I see him with my own eyes here. It was one of those moments, like small world moments, that we had this strange connection of Finland and Taiwan. Yeah, but people are very nice here.
So before you met people in this tent, the Chinese people, the real Chinese people, have you heard about the new federal state of China?
Actually, I had not. When I came here to this border camp, sort of, I saw the Chinese characters, and I was very curious that what is this organization about, and I came in, and I've learned a lot now.
Yeah. So you read about the new federal.
I've read. Yeah, I read through that last night.
Yeah. So what do you think about our mission statement?
Well, I can't, because I'm working. I cannot share my personal opinions about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but this is like universal value. Like if this is the democratic universal value shared by all.
Yeah.
So this is definitely not political. It's just like it's every human nature desires to have the rule of law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some very basic democratic values here, which that I vouch for myself. I should read it again to read it more in detail, because I cannot remember all the details.
So you have not been to China yet. You've been to Taiwan.
I have been to Taiwan, and I've been to China too.
So when were you in China, and what's your impression?
My mom is cabin crew, so I've been very lucky to be able to travel with her since I was a child. So I've been there several times since the first time I was there, I was in a trolley, I think. So I don't really remember my first memories from there. I think the Chinese people all over the world are good people. Just the regular people are good people. I would like to go back, but it's difficult to travel there right now because of the COVID and everything.
You know the difference between the China and Taiwan?
Yeah, I know. I'm very aware of that, yeah.
So we are of the same ethnicity, but we have different political system. The China is controlled by the Communist Party. So this is the real Chinese people. We want to be free. And this is not a political aspiration. It's a human nature. So all the Chinese people, our human nature, our human desire, dreams, and hopes are all captured in this booklet. And this is why I want to become a member of the new federal state of China. And I know a lot of people in China, they want to be part of this. And so we're fighting for the freedom so that 1.4 billion Chinese people can be part of this. Yeah. And we have a founder. He has made tremendous sacrifice to fight against the Chinese Communist Party. His name is Miles Guo. He lost his brother during the 1989 Tiananmen movement. And he lost all of his fortunes and his reputation. He has been financially, economically, reputationally, he has been under the most severe attack that a human can imagine. And so we have to fight, even though it's a lot of sacrifice. But we are going to win. And I hope your broadcast company will have the courage to tell our story. And the Chinese people will be greatly appreciate the work you do, but because not every mainstream media will have that courage to tell the truth. A lot of the mainstream media have been influenced or bought out by the CCP. So the CCP is the root cause of all the problems. They're not only causing the humanitarian disaster in China, but they're also destroying the Western democratic society, destroying the freedom, democracy, and rule of law and freedom of press in the Western society. Imagine that. Yeah, so we're happy to share our story, and I hope that the Finnish broadcasting company will broadcast this interview because it's very important for Finnish people as well to know that a historic moment is coming, that the world's most populated country will become free because, we are going to take down the world's most monstrous dictatorship, and this is a great movement to improve the humanity worldwide.